Good morning. It's time for your farm and ranch news. I'm Haylie Shipp, in today's program coming to you from Montana State Fair. As you can see, we've got a guest, or I should say guests. We've got David Stewart with us. David, you are with Animal Alley, and you've got some exotic animals and some that are a little bit familiar to us here in Montana. What do you have here at Animal Alley?
Good morning, Haylie. Good morning, Montana. My name is David. I'm with Animal Alley. We brought all the way from New York State some live exotic animals for you guys to see. We have from American alligators to a prairie dog, which is native to this area, to a beautiful white fox, to kinkajous, trying trees, eat bananas, all for your enjoyment.
And you know, David, we were talking before, but we've got a lot of kids with 4-H animals, FFA animals. They've got steers, they've got pigs. They're caring for those animals morning, noon, and night, and you're doing the same thing over here in Animal Alley. What goes into caring for these exotics while you're on the road?
First thing in the morning, before I eat, before I shower, any of that, just like the kids, I get up, take care of my animals. Every animal here has a different diet, different care routine, approved by USDA and approved by our on-staff vet. Also, before I go to bed each day, all the animals are cared for. So I get to bed about 1 a.m., and then I go to bed after the animals are done.
Now, I know for those kids that have animals over here, when I was doing steers myself, you bring in your own grain, you bring in some of your own hay. What do you bring with you for feed for these animals?
We bring in all of our own food, which is actually behind you, in 50-pound bags. And every day we make a run to Walmart, pick up fresh produce, such as bananas for the kinkajou, lettuce, tomatoes, various different produce for the animals.
Now, Animal Alley is here in Great Falls this week. I know you guys have been around the region. Where all do you travel to?
We travel from Maine to Florida to California, teaching at about 200 cities a year. Our main goal is we teach character building in public schools. During the summer, we teach in fairs, such as this one.
All right, perfect. Again, this is our guest. David Stewart is with us today with Animal Alley while we're here at the Montana State Fair going on in Great Falls. Now, these messages.
Bauer Trading, a full-service commodities brokerage serving hedgers and investors. A small firm that monitors the pulse of global markets, Bauer Trading is in constant touch with producers. Jim Bauer brings nearly 40 years of experience as a sought-after radio and television commentator, a public speaker, and with his daily market letter. Whether you are interested in your local market or the emerging markets of Brazil and beyond, take advantage of the Bauer Advantage.
Welcome back to your farm and ranch news. Again, we're talking with David Stewart and a friend that's making me a little bit nervous here. David, what do we have here that's hissing at me?
We have a 5-year-old American alligator. He's 1 inch shy of 5 foot. He was obtained Pocono Snake Farm in Pennsylvania's a zoo. They have 6 gators too many, so they had to get rid of some. So they called our zoo, and we went down and picked one up. And we had to go get him out of the gator pond, wrestle him down, just like you saw this morning, and tape him and bring him home to us. He's been with us for 3 weeks now, so he's still in training. Now this little baby here, when he becomes an adult, he'll be 12 to 14 feet. He'll have 2,000 pounds of jaw pressure right there. Right now as a baby, he has only about 800, but his tail is very strong, as you saw earlier. And many people believe you get a pet, if you keep it in a 50-gallon tank, it won't grow larger. As long as you feed the animal, it will keep growing. That's an old wise tale. They'll keep growing until they outgrow their habitat. So you have to make sure you have this proper size enclosure for the animal. And by the way, this is not a pet you want to have at home. This guy will take off fingers, Haylie, so watch your hand.
He looks so calm. I mean, he's got his eyes closed. Obviously, they're pretty much at peace when they're out here, as long as there's not too much going on.
He's pretty good. He's pretty mellow. He's learning to work with the crowds. He's been met by many, many people this week because he's one of the animals I pick up and I walk through the Montana State Fair carrying on my shoulder. So he's met thousands of people in the last couple days.
All right. Thank you so much. Again, that is David Stewart. He's with Animal Alley. You can come see him at Montana State Fair through this weekend. With your Farm and Ranch News, I'm Haylie Shipp.